The trouble with superstar employees. When the U.S. Olympic basketball team won the bronze medal, not the cherished gold, in the Athens 2004 Olympics, the world was mystified. The team was comprised of a virtual Hall of Fame of NBA superstars competing against no-names and far lesser talents from other countries, most of whom never had a prayer of playing in the NBA. The U.S. team was considered a lock for the gold because of the assumed mismatch. Some pundits even thought the games were a joke and the U.S. should just be awarded the gold without embarrassing other countries. So, why did we lose and embarrass ourselves? Well, it was no mystery to John Wooden, legendary UCLA basketball coach. "We sent great players, they sent great teams," he said in his exceptional book, Wooden on Leadership. Wooden's credentials on team building are unquestioned. Still today, he owns the record for the most national championships in college basketball by a wide margin. Is Wooden suggesting that great teams beat great players? Oh, much more than that. He goes on to say, a leader must accomplish the difficult task of getting those on the team to believe that we supersedes me. And this is only possible if the leader himself thinks this way. Tommy Lasorda, Hall of Fame manager for the Los Angeles Dodgers, puts it this way: the manager's job is to get the players to play for the name on the front of their jersey, not the name on their back. Ouch! That's a dagger in the heart of those ego-driven souls who are only in it for self-glory. So let's bring this home for you. Egos are not unique only to sports. Everybody has one. We're born with it. And frankly, ego drive is a key must-have ingredient for success in any endeavor. The problem arises when it gets out of hand, like when an employee ignores the best interests of the whole, the company, the department, the customers, shareholders, other constituents, and his decisions and behaviors become all about me. At that point, trouble looms ahead. You may have on your hands a self-centered, self-aggrandizing, self-promoting lone wolf. Be alert. They're not always loud and obvious about it. Sometimes they're quiet and unassuming, more passive-aggressive. Worse, when that employee is a superstar performer, many leaders allow him or her to get away with it. They say nothing, do nothing. Tragic leader mistake. That individual can topple your empire if you're not careful. How? At minimum, 3 bad outcomes. 1, company morale can tank. 2, other high achievers may become disgruntled enough to leave. And 3, your leadership ability may be called into question. And don't be naive and think, hey, if there's a problem, someone will come forward and tell me. Highly unlikely. Most people quietly stew about this, believing you as leader already know it. Others are scared of your title, your position, your authority, and wouldn't approach you on anything. You're pretty much on your own on this. Take action. Here are 4 steps to consider. Number 1, talk team at every opportunity, in company meetings, speeches, social events, and one-on-ones. Also in memos, reports, and newsletters. Number 2, make sure you have rewards and recognition systems in place to acknowledge teams, task forces, work groups, and the company as a whole, anywhere the efforts of more than one individual combined for a successful outcome. If you already have some, add more. Reward team more than individual. And number 3, study and learn from other leadership arenas where team building is essential to victory, like military special operations forces, law enforcement SWAT teams, sports teams, musical orchestras, acting ensembles. Watch how they synchronistically and rhythmically work together with precision timing for a joint outcome. Recreate that with your team, so the individual is subordinate to team accomplishment. Number 4, you can't run and hide from having tough face-to-face talks with offenders to get it on the table, gain acknowledgement, and establish buy-in of team behavior and action. Got anyone who needs that talk today? In summary, this is not about squelching high individual performance. Not at all. You want high superstar performance in as many employees or team members as you can get. What you don't want are 2 things. 1, egomaniac superstars who destroy team culture, and 2, if you got one, you as leader cannot ignore it.